Family vlog. Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today I'm going to fly my drone here, over the old Barry docks. This is the best position I could find, and that's just here on Dyfrig Street. So let's get the drone in the air and have a look. I've been wanting to do this for so long. First of all, we're going to head out to this, and what I've been told is it's a dredger, and it's going to be dredging the waters around Hinkley Point, clearing the mud. Some of you might remember me talking about this a few years ago, that they were going to be dredging the mud from around Hinkley Point and then dumping it basically off the coast of Cardiff, 2 miles off the coast of Cardiff, if I remember rightly. Well, apparently this dredger is going to be used to do the same thing again. It's basically phase 2. That's what I've been told. And these swing bridges in front here, I used to walk across these very regular, guys, to get to town. So we're heading back towards Barry Island here, but obviously this would be my route home. And we cut across these swing bridges. They were all open to the public, and this is where we first arrive at Barry Island. There's a hill just there, almost to the centre of the screen there. That's the dock hill that leads up to Barry Island, and this is the waterfront development, the latest addition to it. On the left there's Barry Island, and the first row of houses you can see is Clive Road. If we swing back round then to take another look from a different angle, there you can see the swing bridges again, and we used to, like I say, we used to cut across them. On the right hand side, the water to the right, that's the old dry dock where they would pull the ships in. They would drain that, and they would work on the ships. The water in the middle there, that was the main entrance to the dock, and the water on the left, that's the second entrance to the dock. If I remember rightly, I was only young, but I would have thought that the Geest liners used to come in the second entrance, just to the left there. That's the main entrance there. Take another look from there. That's the main entrance. It looks quite narrow, doesn't it, when you think of the ships that will come in? And that's the second entrance. Yeah, that's I don't know, it just fascinates me seeing it from this angle. Okay, so just to show you there now, on the right, as we sweep round on the right there, you can see the yacht club, Barry Yacht Club, and the lighthouse up there, just up to the top. And if we sweep round a little bit further, that then takes us into Jackson's Bay, my favourite beach. But if we lift the drone up then, and you're looking right now over Barry Island, from the dock right through to, as you can see there, Whitmore Bay and the fair, and swing the drone around again, you can see Jackson's Bay there again. And as we sweep around here, it just really makes you realise how small Barry Island is. You know, when you look at the size of Barry Island and you look at the size of the waterfront there, it really puts it into perspective that Barry Island really isn't that big. This is the main dock here. This is the dock which everybody sees when you're driving onto Barry Island. But what a lot of people don't realise is there's a lot more to the dock. As we sweep further around, you can see there the dock up to the right hand, up on the right there. That's where Ranks Mill was. So you can really see that the dock stretches, you know, really a lot further than what you would see normally. That brings us back to the dredger, and just to the side of the dredger, this is what this video is all about. I've been informed that this is basically like a floating hotel. I was told that the staff that are going to be working on the dredger, this is where they will stay, obviously, between shifts. This is something I was told. The guy seemed to know what he was talking about, so I'm hoping we're on track with this. Beyond that, the ship there, you've got what was the Geest. This is where Geest was, and this was, you'd always have a big boat there, or big ship there, I should say. And from what I can remember as a child, this is where we would call them the banana boats would come in. I'm guessing they were full of bananas. And we sweep around a little bit more now, and if we lift up here, you can then see back to, like I say, the dock where Ranks Mill was up there to the right. And we sweep around even further. You know, you're looking now along Ford Millennium Road, and in the distance there would be Asda's, and sweeping back round to Barry Island. And back, these are the swing bridges, guys. Lots of fond memories along here. Brings us back to the dredger. And yeah, it's lots of people have requested this video, and it is fascinating to see, and a perfect day to see it. It's a beautiful blue sky, making the water look all lovely and blue. And yeah, this is basically the dock. This is looking at the main entrance is to the centre again, and on the left hand side that would be the dry dock. I don't know how confusing this is. Depends, I suppose. If you know the dock, this will all make sense to you. But it is such a shame that we can't no longer use these swing bridges. It's all cordoned off now. It's all fenced off, because it was a great way. We used to use these swing bridges to go across to Bendrix, and even further than that. Then we would go right along the coast to Sully, and we would go, in the good old days, go swimming in Cosmiston Lake. Well, this is the route we would take basically across here. Yeah, it's quite sad to see it so quiet, to be truthful. But let's swing round, and let's drop the drone down by here. Morning, guys. You alright?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I enjoyed that. Do you know, I've been wanting to do that since I've had the drone. And every time I think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and then the wind's too bad or it's raining, and today was just a perfect day. Yeah, so let's go and have a little look now. I'm thinking maybe let's get it over Jackson's Bay, have a little nose over there. Obviously, I could have just flown the drone over Jackson's Bay from where I was, but I don't know. I like to be as close as I can to the drone. Also, I want to say a massive thanks to everyone who's commented on the drone videos and the drone footage, saying that, you know, they can obviously see my skills are improving slightly, which is great. And people commenting how different Barry Island looks from the air, how much smaller it makes it look. Going back a few weeks ago, these cones here were put out, and obviously they were put in the road to deter people from parking here, because it's been chaos here, to be honest with you. Because we're finding that it's not just people who are going to Jackson's Bay or maybe going for a walk along the top there. It's people who are, you know, just going down the island. And although you might think, well, there's no harm done if you park up here in the residential area and walk down. Although you might not think, you know, parking up in the residential area and walking down to the island cause any problems, and you get free parking. But now, as a result, with everybody complaining and the problems this caused, now we're going to have permit holders, you know, outside our houses, which, you know, well, I'm not very impressed with that, if I'm honest. So guys, if you do come, obviously if you're going to Jackson's Bay, you know, park up here, but if you're going down the front, use the parking down there, because it is causing problems for us local residents. Thanks. I'll just put a fresh battery in and get him back up. Look at that line of mud there. What would cause that? It looks lovely and clear to the left, and you've got a muddy line on the right hand side. I don't know. Why do we get that? Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it. Lots of people have said, can you show us parts of Barry Island that, you know, you don't normally see. Every time someone comes to Barry Island, they all get to see the beach and the fair. It's nice to show you something a little bit different and from the air. So guys, thank you for joining me. Don't get lost or squashed. We'll speak more soon. Bye.